All right, so the last video we sprayed this out. Um, this is what we're going to do here to make the beds. Now I've got this done, but I can still explain to you how to do this perfectly well without trying to do it and move cameras and all that. So what I've done, and I've done all my beds like this before I ever started. What I've got here is some plastic stakes and some string. I left the string here, and I have run a string. So from here over, I'm cutting that out. Hopefully you can see this, but you can see that dips off, and with me using a reel mower, I don't want to fight that. So I'm trying to get this at the crown of the hill. Might have to add a little dirt right there in that little hump. You can see here that the string is high. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. You get your stakes and your string, and you pull it tight and make sure it's straight. If you're wanting a straight bed edge. So there's really no right or wrong way to do it. It's whatever you like. And I'll take a string before I start anything. I'll tie it on one of the stakes, and I'll tie it onto the other end of the stake at the very end. And just so happened this time, I tied it on here and right up here to pull it tight to make it even tighter, but you don't have to do that. And what I'll do is just, I'll edge that, and that'll be rock right there. So, and that's what I got to do here. I got to edge this and get rid of this dirt. Once this dies, there ain't gonna be no roots holding it. So, it should come up pretty easy. I can use my tractor and bucket, but the problem is I can't find these rocks anymore. So it's not, I'm gonna match it up as good as I can, and it is gonna be what it's gonna be. The company I bought these from went out of business. So here's what this shape's gonna look like. I'm trying to keep this about 2 foot away from the edge. So I've done the same thing here. I got a stake, tied a string to it, pulled the string straight, strings on the other end, and took my marking paint and marked the string. So that way when I get ready to edge this out, I don't have to have the string there. And then I just edge it out all the way. And then this is all gonna be rock, so we're gonna get rid of this. And I want these flowing turns. There's nothing sharp, I just want it flowing where it's easy to turn, and then it'll tie back into this and go around that way. So these poles right here, this is that concrete pad. That's how big it is. So that's at the edge of it. That's at the edge of it. Obviously there's a little more dirt. It's piled up higher in places, but so what I'm gonna do here is, once this dies, I'm gonna take my tractor, scoop the dirt off of it, and then start raising the concrete pad up, probably with either bucket or forks on my tractor, and bust it and haul it off. And then my plan is to bring in some dirt and grade this a little bit better. There's a big dip right here, so I'm gonna take this dirt and move it over here. It's never gonna be flat, like I mentioned. You can see well, you can't hardly see, but there is a big dip right there. So, but this is the best way I found to get good straight bed edges, is to take a stake, tie a string to it, and pull a string and mark it with some paint, and then go back and edge the line. So I mean, it's really not complicated. There wasn't really much use for me to even show you how to do it. String tied to the stake, and you can run it all the way to the end and tie it off there, and well, you just keep fooling with it until you get it real straight and pull it tight. That's pretty well as straight as I can get it. And then this one over here, same way. I'm not sure this will even be enough. It's about, like I said, it's about 2 foot off the edge of where the asphalt is, so this will be rock. All this is going to be rock all the way around here. I don't know why my cameras keep focusing, I'm sorry about that. All the way around here and in here, and I'll do some plants and maybe some big boulders or something. I still have to do my other, where I had that tree cut down also, so got to save some for that. But this is all going to be rock. And it's just going to be like an island of grass in the rock, kind of like a fairway. That wasn't the intention to make it the shape of a fairway, but what I had to do was, where I got this marked coming around, I stopped it on the edge before it really starts to slope off down the hill. It gets worse over here, but you know, I'll have to bring in a little dirt and to make it as good as I can. Like I said, it's never going to be flat. I mean, it's a pretty good slope. So that's about all I got for this, and I just wanted to do a quick little video. I know I mentioned in the last one, the next video is going to be me working the dirt, but this really needs to be done. This needs to be lined off, and so I can see exactly what I'm going to have to do. And that's what I done. I just lined it off with the string, and I like the layout pretty good. Hopefully it'll work. Keep some of the heat off of the grass there when I get it going. But anyway, I imagine the next video will definitely be working the dirt. I don't think you folks want to see me edge this. It's not going to be anything magical. I'm just going to edge it and get the crap up, or could even weed eat it down. Like right here, I could probably just weed eat it to the bare dirt and then put the rock there. Over here, I keep rambling on, but over here, it's definitely gonna have to be cut out, the dirt, because it's gonna be a whole lot higher right here, and I don't want the rock going, you know, a wave right there. So I will have to cut this out. Hopefully my mind won't change, but that's it. If you want straight bed edges, get you a string, pull a string, take you some marking paint and mark it. That's the best way I've found. So I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.